This is a South Dakota Department of Transportation video update on the construction progress of the I-90 Exit 14 project at Spearfish for the week of May 9th. I'm Bryan Lessly. Well, we finally had some warmer and drier weather toward the end of last week, and construction crews were able to ramp things back up to pretty much nearly full speed. We're going to begin our update this week with the construction on North 27th Street, north of the bridge. You'll probably notice that paving has begun here on the new southbound lanes, and wet weather indeed did delay this some, but paving should be complete in the near future. As referenced in our last report, there is now the temporary asphalt in place on 27th at the north end of the bridge to alleviate the pothole problem, and the Department of Transportation thanks you for your patience here. As far as 27th Street south of the new bridge, crews continue with paving and rebuilding the northwest corner of the 27th Street Colorado Blvd intersection as indicated here. Sidewalks on 27th right here are due to be poured in the near future. And now onto the new bridge. As you can see, the north retaining wall is nearing completion, and this gives you an idea of how wide the new bridge will be. Now when complete, you may already know this single point urban interchange will be much like Exit 61 in Rapid City, as you can tell by the comparison here. On the south side of the bridge, the grading and graveling for abutment number 1 is complete, and you'll see the cranes and the pile drivers moving in this week, and the project has already begun there. If you're passing through on I-90, continue to be aware of some single-lane traffic that will be needed as you pass under the bridge as the work does continue here. You may have noticed the large trucks moving dirt from the eastbound off-ramps, that side over the new bridge to the new westbound on-ramp. Most of that grading and moving of dirt is complete for now for what they can access. Now on to Colorado Boulevard, the intersection at 26th Street is now open. Also, at White's Canyon Motors, the west entrance is now being rebuilt, and that should be done in 2 weeks. Meanwhile, the main entrance is now going to be the one that's further east, right here, and asphalt paving at that entrance has been completed. Now, work continues on the raised medians on Colorado, which will extend from here in front of the Ford dealership to a point near the entrance to KFC. Now, this will create left turning lanes if you're going from Colorado Boulevard onto North 27th, and also here from Colorado Boulevard turning left onto 26th Street, and here if you're on Colorado and you want to turn left southbound onto 27th. Now, because of this, access to Pizza Ranch and Speedy Mart at this entrance is going to be right in and right out only, as shown here. Otherwise, you could either enter Pizza Ranch and Speedy Mart from 27th Street in front of the Baymont, or by making a U-turn at 26th here. And you can also do so by using the access street along the side of Connects. Likewise, the west entrance into White's is going to be right in and right out only, and as mentioned, the main front entrance has now been moved to the further east entrance. You can still enter from Colorado Boulevard both ways there. Grass seeding on Colorado Boulevard west of 27th Street was completed last week. The east side will be seeded as soon as the approaches and sidewalk work is finished. As always, please continue to be on the lookout for flaggers, for construction workers and equipment adjacent to the roadway, construction equipment entering and exiting the work zone, as well as suddenly slowing, merging, and stopped traffic. Now, motorists are always asked to slow down when moving through the work zone. Project construction reports for this project can be found at these following locations as they become available. And if you have any questions or comments on what's happening here, go ahead and contact me at this email address and we'll relay them on to the DOT. Our next scheduled update is in 2 weeks unless conditions warrant.